There's a trap. My leg. Tell the others. Let the boss know.
Your intervention is barely needed. The strike only hastens his fate by mere...
Be careful. There are traps about. Traps? How considerate.
Decapitated, but still warm.
That ship was docked at Moonrise. What's it doing here? Someone's ready to fight. Oh, I do hope it's to the death.
Nobody messes with the stone.
Nine Fingers sends her lover. You, help me kill these asses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
You picked the wrong...
Slice them! The guild owns this city. It's right.
Keep them guessing.
For the Stone Lord.
Can't take much more.
I wonder if the gods are watching me. Nothing will stand in my way.
Let's finish this.
Torment!
ended me.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Survival is all that matters.
Got to keep fighting.
A subtle approach.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Talk to me. On I go. You did good, stranger. Someone had tried to slink away. They wouldn't earn the gratitude of the guild. A new flavour of scum, agents of the Stone Lord. Nobody actually knows, but human, we think, and definitely ruthless. Of course! The guild always rewards good. Now scram!
My eyes grow heavy. Best to make camp.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate.
Page material.
I heard the stories.
Well, all you want. We've got enough mouths to feed.
That'll make a great headline. Ah! Are you trying to get in? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? He wants some fluff piece about the heroic steel watch keeping the mob at bay. Whether or not that's the truth or not. We are. And Mr. Needle's gotten pally with that Lord Gortash. Seems like everything we write needs Gortash's approval. Can't recognise my own.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
Doesn't it? Oh, of course, we're off the record in this. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits to make. Sorry, can't talk.
That might be worth a look.
Such a scaredy cat. I don't care how big they are.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realm?
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the...
Ready by the door. You should do the same.
I don't want to leave!
I know, sweetie.
Would everyone please stop going on about the absolutes?
They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Please, in the name of the...
May Ilmater guide you.
I warned the temple of exactly this. Exactly this.
How goes the search? Assassins under this temple is certainly unnerving news. You're on the right track.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
But they leave your ribs intact. Tell all you want. We've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need
Oh, kind. Refugees. Outsiders. Enough, kids. Sir, you need to stay
They just let the children in. We've had nothing but scraps for days.
The court is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about bread.
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
Folks works for the guild. They can get away with whatever they like.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
The absolute only will be here any day now.
What's that?
Still want him to stop today.
A few days in a jail cell.
At
least we'd have a bed.
Well, I say, poppycock. Cannot believe
Stamping us into the dirt.
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to. We got here first.
Something over there.
crush into their claws again. Another defeat will wipe us out.
What will we do? There are so few of us left.
Our strength was never numbers, but the bonds we share, and they are stronger than ever.
They need to be
As long as we stand...
The hunter has nothing to say to you.
Rechte Frey, thou did.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but you do recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster hunters, just like the one you met.
Orak. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Free? Not while his master still lives. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first. But if his own spawn approached, and once inside, you could do what we could not.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children. But I promise you, they're already dead. I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them. If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes.
Thank you. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right, though.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing.
But it will be a start. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. Cloud our judgment, and it almost doomed us.
Every last
strategy
bloodsucker.
and cool heads.
Should we fortify the camp?
Yes.
And let them marshal all their strength against us.
Just wait for the next wave.
Khazad-dûr's nest of serpents must be exterminated. Nothing less would.
Another defeat will wipe us out.
What will happen to them if we attack?
I share your fear, but we cannot build plans on fear. We will have to act for all our sakes.
Who will stand between them and the innocent?
We do nothing. The innocent will suffer just the same.
There is nothing to
We have no good choices. Then we should end it on our terms, not hiding in fear.
As long as we stand together, we can...
If won't get us fed and watered.
If I was a Sharan lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
You made it here all on your own.
It was touch and go. Some close calls.
Ah! Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient...
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more. Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm fake, I don't really have any other friends. And We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel.
Supplies are short.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't...
Tankers of river waters raise.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots.
We made it through hell. Twice.
We made it alive to Baldurs Gate.
Baldurs Gate.
What a sad situation.
I've heard Alfira made her way.
Washing my pits, washing my pits. This is the song when I'm... Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts that...
What? As if I could change that.
Does everyone subscribe?
If I had done the right things, don't take that to yourself. You know what's really responsible.
I wish the cop had a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
Coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens.
Young lady, Shadowheart.
Baldurians!
Please just go home.
With flaming fists are so... You're a true Baldurian, I can tell. You must understand why we need to keep these strays out of our city. Another bleeding heart. You and I have nothing more to say to one.
You see them over there? Died in the wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words. There's probably only a hand... Or, you know what they say about rot.
Down rocks again. Something over there. Feels stalked.
I have What is she capable of? And where will she strike?
Baldurs Gate is where... It's where the flame... It's where my... It's been... And you? The city's yours too often. What voices raised in song on returning...
I'd love to join, but I don't think...
Ready and...
Where am I needed?
My! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad. Did it? I'm not so sure. I'd quite like to get inside. But it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an orc. But what if I was smaller? More discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket. Ooh. This day has ended so much better than... Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack. Just until we're inside the city. Hail, Cyric! I can't wait to get inside.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
How can I assist? Make space, and my good.
The cat peers back. You read something and it's...
You were really nice to me before, and could we maybe stay?
Isn't there a human crest she can join?
Yes!
Where am I needed?
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna. Well, why are you so nosy? Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not... Please, don't.
All right. What now?
While she lives, Orin will continue to terrorize her. We need to prove her wrong. I am not on edge. Orin could be anywhere. Could be anyone. We need to watch over each other. Now, more than ever. But it is not my home. When I came of age... I expect so. If the world were to end, when I choose, that gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I... Yes, it is already living up to the legend.
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations.
This vessel is at thy disposal.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? The girl has left. She left behind a letter. Hast thou other business?
Scratch's tail wags enthused. Scratch's tongue lolls out. Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear.
Keeping very well, I hope? Look after my angel. 100 years. She's a We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put... I mourn the man I knew. He raised me to serve Selûne. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. This was different. Lucky for me, I understand it. Then, next time, I found... He's gone now.
When I first met you, saving yourself from Ceremorphosis was your... I trust your leadership and respect your decisions. But I truly hope this is not... I have. He speaks to me. He is well. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for... I've been... But honestly, you've surpassed even those.
Yes?
So Baal's chosen is a doppelganger. Orin is testing you. Good. Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Baalspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government. But Orin, he's more predator than politician. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin... You think me lonely? Unburdened by numbers, we're... With allies, every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tad... A kind way of saying, ye God, fear not for me. I will try my very best to keep...
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Or do you have the means to support yourself?
My good lady, I am Will Ravengard. I will not pay to enter my...
Ravengard? Ugh, more like the ghastliest tiefling south of No refugees. It is decreed. Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. Your name?
Well met, citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldurs Gate.
State your business. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare. As witnessed by the cult's it has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Tower. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with...
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be transferred to Worms Rock Prison.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
Bastards, or I'll have your heads!
Men, women, children, all... A decade ago, Baldurs Gate would have welcomed any and who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin. As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the... Step 1. Create an army. Gortash hasn't made Baldurs Gate safe. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Look, unless you're an...
You think I want my clan facing down one... Only if you're quick. Now let me get...
You're here.
I shouldn't say anything to you until you've spoken to all...
Still trying to calm down a...
There you are. Wulbrin is planning something. Lots of moving... some.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it. I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell. You plucked me out of it. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. Good. We don't have a chance unless we stick together. The Steel Watch, they're a threat to you, me, and every man. They act all civilized. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. I heard about that. You had the Harpers all excited, but these Steel Watchers, one of them is the equivalent of a Red Dragon. An army of them. By hitting the Gondian. They invented the Steel Watchers. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Exactly. You just need a little assistance. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. I've built something unique. A rune powder bomb. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility.
Wulbrin, please. This is too far.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking. The Gondians picked their side. If they had any courage, now they'll die like the dogs they are. There is no other way. But I believe in second chances.
Locked. There's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Fixed on supplies. Sound off.
Good enough for me.
Bits and bobs from
Remind them that this is our city.
I've secured a most excellent supply of potions from the Velveteen.
Body is my favourite!
Tried.
Right? It has glow and everything.
Joker.
Why don't you take your complaints to them?
The Absolute army will be here any day now.
We are not staying in a brothel.
That's curious.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
I found so many victims for Cazador here.
Confuses me for a member of...
They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some have a skeg at these. That should do ya.
Haven't we lingered?
Also has rules.
Sharessa's caress isn't...
Not for communal use.
What do you reckon, pal? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? Aye. It's all right where we can get work repairing them, but...
That shapeshifter's key. Interesting.
Blood over by the bed. You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
On the hill. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
You'll be in a big crazy bed soon.
I just told you. 6.
Pillows.
It would be most pleasing to sleep indoors.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
I know, sweetie. It won't be safe in a while.
We interpret scripture and teachings, but we know nothing.
How goes the search? By his holy tears. Report this to Investigator Valeria in Sharessa's caress.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scrap days.
Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
Doesn't make any to the heart was that one.
Well, a weary traveller, a mien cool as ice, a sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. Shh. I thought as much. It's Fionn you seek. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink, for one. Swishing. I'm no... Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. To service is my calling. But I'd be a fool to say no. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room. Elmin, I'm listening. Murdered! Ye gods! I'll miss that face. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweet. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as... I have little coin, but talk with the Drow twins in the town. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
So many to their names.
I promise, you do not want to know.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Don't know about... Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you... Damn! This one knows what they want. First one's on the house. So, have a look.
The 2 men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9 fingers.
Defender of the people.
Careful, I might.
This might end up...
Not look...
You want entertainment?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Not looking for...
You want I want to be sub... If you could spare the coin to get me what I want, I can give you what... Nice. Now, Lower City. Now, scrum!
Do you think we've done something wrong?
You have the key.
Well, another case closed, another bottle open. Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I... Why must you busybodies You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That doesn't make sense. I want something compelling. Hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less. You're telling me more than one person has been killed? I need hard evidence and a motive. Why? Well, that is startling. That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence.
Gods. Stelmane is really gone then.
A Baal plot. Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop. Fine, I'll bite. What's your... No need to wave documents at Constable Devella is going to be a real pain. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength. Oh, and you'll need this pass. Well, what are you waiting for?